Hey my little puppies! So today is a special day. Today is my channel-versary, or was my channel-versary by the time this video is actually going up. I meant to film this earlier so that it could actually go up on the day, but I got distracted with something else that I've been working on, which you guys are gonna see soon. Yeah, so today is my channel-versary. It is, let me check, 4 years. Man, that is crazy. So I have been making videos on this channel for 4 years, which is really weird to think about. So to celebrate, I thought I would do a Q&A because it has been a hot minute since I've done the last one. I think I did a Q&A for, what was it, like 100 subscribers, which is insane. There are a lot more of you guys now, so I thought it would be the perfect time to do another Q&A so you guys can get to know me a bit better and it'd just be fun. So yeah. Okay, so question number 1 from Gotcha Mia. Hey, you have the same name as me. Asked, how old are you? A lot of you guys asked the same question. I turned 15 last month, so yeah, I'm getting old, I know. They also asked, how long will it take to finish episode 6 of Roomies? I don't know. I haven't started working on it yet, but I will again soon. I have already done all of the writing, so it's already written, and I have done some of the voice acting, but we need to finish it. And then we just need to do the filming and the editing, so it'll probably take a month or so. I don't know. Just be patient. Question number 2 from Puppygirl. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry. My questions are: which clothing style do you like, and which is your favorite Roomies episode? So to answer the first one, I don't know. I, for the life of me, cannot stick to one aesthetic. I admire the people that just pick one like style or aesthetic and just everything they own matches that, and it's all just like a complete little thing, because I can't do that. I like too many things. Right now I'm wearing this like strawberry cardigan with just a black tank top and a black skirt. I don't know what that would classify as. I guess kind of cutesy, but most of the clothing items I own currently are kind of the cutesy style. I don't know why I said it like that. But I do want to experiment more with other things, so I don't know. What is your favorite Roomies episode? I mean, I like them all, you know. Obviously the first one's like the start of the series, but looking back at it now, I would definitely change certain things about it. So I don't think it's my favorite. I think the series definitely gets better as it goes. Episode 3 was a really fun one with like the sleepover and all the monsters. And I also really like episode 5 because it was more story oriented, and I'm happy with the way that one turned out. And I'm excited for certain episodes coming up. Episode 7 is going to be a really fun one. I think you guys are going to like that. But yeah, I guess the ones that are out currently, probably episode 3 or 5. Question number 3 from Royale Chase. Who is your favorite singer or band? It can be many. My taste in music is like very messy. I listen to a lot of different types. Well, actually, it's mostly pop, but like there are different styles of it, and there are some rock ones thrown in there too. Favorite singer would probably be Conan Gray. I really like his music. I also like Olivia Rodrigo. And Addison Grace, not to be confused with Addison Rae, which, by the way, they are super underrated. I mean, he's been getting more popularity recently, but still not enough in my opinion. You should definitely check them out. They have some good songs. Bands, I like Imagine Dragons and Paramore, so yeah, I don't know why I did that. Question number 4. That's 3. Question number 4. I am 2 years old. From Robot Riley, #Road to 500. Will you ever do a collab with other YouTubers? Will you ever do a new series for Royal High? If a YouTuber reached out to me that I liked, that kind of also does similar type of content, then yeah, I think I'd do it. Will you ever do a new series for Royal High? I'm not sure. I do have another idea for a Royal High series that I was planning on making after Roomies, but obviously Roomies is taking a really long time, so I'll see how I feel once I'm actually done with Roomies and if I want to make another series again. But yeah, I guess we'll just see. Number 5 from Mirabelle. Okay, here are 2 questions. 1, what is your favorite books to read? And 2, what is your favorite Roblox game? So for the first one, I have actually only gotten into reading in the recent years. I never really read that much as a kid, not really because I didn't want to, just because I never found the time to do it when it wasn't for educational purposes like school, because I was always making like videos and stuff. Because even before I had a YouTube channel, I would just make videos that I would upload privately. No one could watch them, but I made them for fun. And I was also playing video games, so I never really read that much for fun. But in the recent years, I really like the Harry Potter series. I watched the movie first, which I know, don't come after me, but I did watch the movies first, and I liked them, and I wanted more Harry Potter content, so I started reading the books, which I like. I am a super slow reader, or actually, I'm not even a slow reader, I just forget to read. I'll, like, binge, like, a little bit of a book in, like, a few days or a week, and then I'll completely forget about it and not touch it for, like, a few months, and then start reading it again. So I'm only on the Goblet of Fire book, and I'm not very far through it, but yeah. And I've also recently started reading a series called Crier's War, which is really good. So, yeah. What is your favorite Roblox game? I mean, probably Royal High. It's fun. I used to play it more than I do now. I haven't been playing Roblox as much as I used to. I still like playing it, especially when I'm playing with other people. I just haven't been playing it as much. But obviously, Royal High is how I make the Roomies episodes. And it's a fun game. Besides Royal High, Epic Minigames is fun. I really like Flicker. I just kind of like the whole murder thing. And I normally last longer in that than I do Murder Mystery. And Flicker is more about, like, figuring it out than Murder Mystery is. But yeah, I play a variety of games, especially when I play with friends and stuff. We just kind of do random stuff. But number 6, yeah. From Mila, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me. Aquino. Okay. Mila Aquino. Sorry. I don't know why. I should have been able to figure that out. I'm really bad with names. Sorry. What is your favorite color? My favorite color has been pink for a really long time. Like, as long as I can remember, I've always liked the color pink. Which shade has kind of varied. I know there was a period in time where I really liked hot pink. Now I prefer like a lighter pink. And in recent years, I have come to really like the color blue as well, so probably pink and blue. Number 7 from Alan Carpella. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm really bad with name pronunciations. Are you going to add more characters in your Roomies? Yes. There's going to be a lot more, like, side characters introduced, especially in episode 7, without saying too much. There are going to be a lot of side characters introduced in that one. As for main characters, none for, like, the main cast, like all of the high schoolers, but there is going to be an important older figure that is going to come eventually, without saying too much, but yeah. Number 8, I'm just gonna stop numbering them now. From your_child, what is your favorite theme park? I haven't been to many. I've only went to Disneyland, Universal, and Knott's Berry Farm. Out of those, I would definitely say Disneyland. Universal's fun though too. I can't really remember what Knott's Berry Farm was like. I went when I was younger, but I've never been to like Six Flags or anything. But yeah. If you had to live without potatoes or bacon for the rest of your life, what would you choose? So if I had to cut out one thing from my life, potatoes or bacon, what would it be? I don't eat bacon, so I would just throw away the bacon and eat the potatoes because, you know, French fries. How long have you been playing Royal High? Good question. Ooh, a long time. What? I don't know the exact, like, number of years. I know I was playing before I made my channel, so it's a bit longer than 4. I don't know. It's been a long time, but I was around when the old campus was out. Yeah, it's been a long time. I remember I started playing as soon as it was available on mobile devices, because I used to play on my iPad, so it was a long time ago. Will you ever do a vlog? I have done vlogs before. I've been making them since the beginning of my channel, which a lot of you guys I know don't know about. I haven't posted one on this channel in a while. But yeah, I have a playlist on my channel with from all the ones that I did on this one, and then I recently made a second channel where I'm going to be uploading my new vlogs, because I wanted to have a separation between like my gaming videos and my real life content, which is why all of the vlogs and stuff are going to be going on that one, so it's linked in the description. So from Shaza is Zara, I don't know if I said that correctly. How many siblings do you have? I have 3. I have a younger brother named Noah, which if you guys have seen my vlogs, you have probably seen before. He's in most of them, if not all. He might be in all of them, I don't know. He's at least been in a little bit of almost everyone. He also plays Aries and Zach in Roomies, and he has been in other things too. He's Noah in Fashion Wars, and he plays Jake in Nicole and Jake, so he's in a lot of my videos. And then I have 2 older sisters, Nikki and Amanda. Nikki plays Amber in Roomies. Apart from that, she hasn't been in anything, and Amanda hasn't been in anything. She's a bit busy with a baby. So yeah, she hasn't been in anything, but and to clear some confusion, she's a lot older than me, so she is married and with a child, so. Okay, so from I Am Lexi Roblox, we have a lot of questions here. I'm not going to be answering all of them, but I will be answering some. What made you start YouTube? So I've been watching YouTube for a really long time, and I've always wanted to make videos. When I was really little, I used to like pretend to be a YouTuber when I'd be like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel while playing with like toys. And then eventually I actually was able to make a YouTube channel, or my dad made a YouTube channel called Toy Class, which is linked in the description, by the way. And it was a channel with my brother where we started off just reviewing toys and stuff. We haven't posted on it in a long time, but the more recent ones have been like skits and stuff. So yeah, I guess it was just all those toy review channels that I used to watch when I was little that made me want to make my own. And then eventually I made my own channel where I started doing gaming and stuff, but yeah. Have you ever joined a public server in Royal High or any game where no one knew who you were? Many times, yes. Most of the time when I play. I have a lot of subscribers, but I'm not at the point yet where if I join, everybody like is like, oh my gosh, it's Puppygirl, you know? I have been recognized before, but it has only been a few times in Royal High. But yeah, I don't get recognized that much. Is it fun being a YouTuber or is it hard? I would say it's both. It's really fun and it's something I love doing, and I plan on doing it for the foreseeable future. But you know, it is hard, especially once you start gaining more popularity. It kind of builds more of a pressure to make sure things are good, because when I first started making videos, I mean, it was sad because no one watched them, but also kind of good that no one watched them because there wasn't this pressure for it to be good. Where now I'm sort of like making sure that it's a certain level of quality that you guys would want. Obviously certain videos that are bigger projects take a long time, like Roomies. But yeah, it is hard because, you know, you kind of put pressure on yourself and sometimes you lose motivation, but then everybody is expecting you to make something. So there's just kind of this like, oh, I should make it, but I don't want to, and it's just, you know, yeah. There's also hate comments, which luckily I don't get that many. At least I don't see that many, but you know, if you're planning on making a YouTube channel, that is something that you're gonna have to expect. And they don't bother me that much. I mean, I have been playing Roblox for a long time, and I have dealt with random rude people on the internet, so, but you know, that's still a thing. But yeah, I would say it's both. It's really fun, but it also is hard sometimes, so. How long does it take for you to edit your videos? It really depends on the video. I remember in the earlier days of my channel, it would take me like 1 hour at most to edit my videos. It is very different now. I would say a more normal video, like, for example, the birthday one that I made with my cousin recently, which, by the way, you should go watch it. It's very funny. Would take probably a couple days. I mean, I could probably power it out in like 1 day if I wanted to edit for like a long time, but most of the time I get tired after a couple hours, so I just stop for that day. But it's normally a few days, and then for Fashion Wars it's a little bit longer, and then for Roomies it is even longer because that takes a lot of effects and I have to like match up the audio recordings with the Roblox recordings, and you know, so it really depends. Where did you get the idea for the name of your channel, Puppygirl and Puppygirl Life? So the name Puppygirl I have had for a long time. It started when I made an account on the PS4 and I needed to choose a username. I chose Puppygirl 1770. It was just kind of a basic name that I came up with when I was little. I chose puppy because I like puppies, and then I'm a girl, and then 1770 was just a number I really liked back then. I don't know why, but yeah. And then I actually made that username the name of my channel, and that stuck for a while. I only got rid of the numbers when I started to gain more popularity, because there are actually a lot of accounts on YouTube called Puppygirl, just none of them are that popular. But because I was the same level of subscribers back then, I needed to have something unique in my name so people could find me when they searched. But now you can just find me by searching Puppygirl, so I didn't need to have that. And then Puppygirl Life, I just decided to stick with the name Puppygirl and then add on life to it because it's all of the real life type of content. What are your talents or hobbies? So for hobbies, I like playing video games. I also like drawing, which you can see some of the drawings I make on my second TikTok account. So yeah, if you want to see some of those. Whenever I draw something Roomies related, it's on my main one, but I would say those are the two main things that I do for fun. Sometimes I'll write random things that aren't Roomies related, just like, you know, little stories that I come up with, but I never end up finishing any of them because I just forget or don't want to anymore. As for talents, I would say this is probably my only one. I'm getting better at drawing, but it's not super good yet. Which is probably because, again, I never really drew that much when I was a kid. I was a weird kid. But recently I started drawing more, so I'm getting better, but it's not to that point yet. But yeah, not to roast myself, but I just am not good at that many things, which is okay. I'm good at making videos, I will say that. Other than that, I don't really think I have any talents. I used to play piano when I was little, and then I stopped because I missed a lot of classes and I got behind and it just kind of became a stressful thing. I don't know if I was any good at it. I think I was okay. I mean, I didn't get that far, so. What was the first game you ever played in Roblox? It's hard to remember. I think it was a spa game, because before I even had a Roblox account, because my parents didn't let me at first because it was an online game and I was kind of young. My sister got Roblox on her phone and she gave it to me to let me play. I think I joined a spa game. Grotty Spa? I don't know. It was something like that. We just kind of go in and get like a makeover and stuff. So I think that might have been the first one. And then when I actually was able to make my own account, I used to play like a lot of roleplay games, like the Adopt and Raise a Cute Kid, and like high school games and stuff. So yeah, I really need to stop saying so yeah at the end of every sentence when I film things. I just don't know what else to say. How would you feel if you reached 300 million subscribers? 300 million? I would be over the moon. I mean, the most popular channel on YouTube has almost 200 million, but nobody has 300 million right now. So if I got to 300 million, that would be crazy. I am nowhere near close, but who knows? Where do you get your ideas every time you have an idea about a series? About a series specifically, it kind of depends. In general, my ideas just kind of come out of nowhere. Sometimes I'll just be thinking and then like, sometimes it'll like come from some like inspiration, or I'll see something and then I'll just kind of keep thinking about it and it'll eventually morph into its own thing. So that's just kind of how it is for every one of my ideas. So yeah, that's it for this long list of questions. From Casey Collins, here's my question. Do you have any pets? I have a dog named Dusty. If you guys have seen my vlogs, you have probably seen him before too. He has appeared a couple times. He's a very good boy. Dusty also goes by the many names of Dopey, Dumpy, Doug, Desi, Ducky, Chubby, Chubby Wubby, Chunky Wonky, Chunky Wonky, Chumby Wumby, Lumpy Dumpy, Jamal, and many others. I'm not gonna give you any context to that, so. Freya asked, what is your zodiac? I am an Aquarius. From Penguin Flock. Okay, first you look adorable in that outfit. Thank you. Okay, now I have questions. Number 1, who is your favorite Roomies character? I don't know. They are all my babies and I love all of them. Ash is a very interesting character to write, especially since she kind of has a past, which you guys are gonna find out eventually, a little bit sooner than you might think, by the way. I like Sky's personality. She's a fun character. Hannah is also an interesting character to write, which I sometimes struggle with because I don't really know that much about bullies. It's hard to write her sometimes, but she is an interesting character who you're going to be finding more about in other episodes as well. So, how long does it take to make videos? It really depends. For a normal video, filming normally takes a couple hours, and then editing a couple days. For Roomies, filming will probably take a couple weeks, and editing will take a couple weeks. There's also the voice acting and the writing. Roomies is a whole other thing that is like a mess of, So it depends. What is your favorite part of the day? I like the afternoon because it's daytime and it's normally when I do stuff and I have a lot of time for different things that I want to do at a time of day. But I also like the nighttime. I'm definitely a night person. From Horse Princess 259. How do you make your voice sound different when you voice a lot of people in Roomies? You're one of my inspo for my series. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you. I'm really glad that I can inspire people. That's really cool. To answer your question, it really depends on the character. It's kind of hard to describe what you do with your voice for certain things, but I'm gonna try my best. So for Izzy, I make my voice higher like this. I really don't know how else to describe it other than just bring your voice up. And when you're acting, you have to kind of sound happy and bubbly most of the time. For Ash, Ash is kind of my normal voice, but just maybe a tad bit lower. And you have to sound really bored when you're playing Ash. You have to sound like you don't want to be there and you just hate everything and everyone. Hello? I heard the door open. Yeah, I wasn't talking. For Mr. Williams, aka Billy, I do a southern accent. I don't know if it's a good southern accent, but it's the best one that I can do. It's hard to describe how to do a southern accent. I know you elongate your vowels.
And then I lowered the voice in editing so that it sounds more like a man. I don't really know how to say to play Billy. You just have to like coffee.
A different type of southern accent that I did for Mary in the spooky store from episode 3. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was one of the characters. It's a different type of southern accent. It's one where I kind of raise my voice a little bit and it sounds more sweet, kind of like an older southern. I don't know how else to describe this, but yeah. That wasn't that good, but I was just doing it casually. Who else do I play? I play a lot of side characters that talk like once. Oh, Jenna. Jenna is the girl that appeared first in episode 3 who was laughing at Ash, and then she made a little appearance in episode 5. For her, I do like a Valley Girl accent. I don't really know how to say you do this voice. You just kind of have to sound like those stereotypical mean girls in movies. I kind of bring my voice up a little bit, and I don't know how to I don't know how else to describe it. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Chicken Girl. I think that's it. Like I said, I've played some random characters that appear once and talk a little bit. I don't know what else to do. Those are all the main voices, I think. I'm gonna be voicing more characters that come later, but I don't want to give anything away, so I'm not gonna demonstrate those. From Mira Sathish. I don't know. Hold on.
Sathish.
Sorry. How many episodes are gonna be in Roomies? So I know this is something that a lot of you guys want to know. So episode 5 is kind of the halfway point. There are going to be 5 other episodes in season 1. So yeah, there is going to be another season of Roomies. There are going to be 2 seasons in total. I'm not going to do any more than that because the story I have planned out can't really go past 2. If I tried to extend it, I'd probably just ruin it. So also, it's already going to take an eternity to do 2 seasons. So yeah, there are a lot more episodes of Roomies coming. So you don't have to worry about it being the last one. It just takes a long time to make them, which is why there's a big delay between episodes. But yeah, I know a lot of people comment on videos is this the last episode of Roomies? And unless it is very obvious that it is the last episode, then it's not. That is one of my frequently asked questions that I always put in the description, by the way. But unless it says in the title that it is the finale or season finale. It's not the last episode, so don't worry. I'm gonna let you guys know if it's the last episode. I will tell you, so. Charlie Flower asked, what is your favorite anime? If you don't have one, what is your favorite TV show? I haven't seen many animes. I've been meaning to watch some because I know that they're good. I've seen a bit of Roomies, but it's been a long time. I never finished it. And then I've seen a few episodes of Little Witch Academia, but I haven't seen enough animes to really say my favorite, and I've never finished one, so. Favorite TV show? I like a lot of different shows. There are a lot of shows that I watch with my family, but those are kind of like, it's like a separate category of things. Like, there are shows that I watch with my family and shows that I watch by myself. As for shows that I watch by myself, my favorite shows would probably be She-Ra and the Princesses of Power and The Owl House. They're both cartoons, but they are good, and they're kind of comfort shows of mine, so they hold a special place in my heart. I like The Umbrella Academy. I haven't finished season 1. I watched a lot of the episodes and then completely forgot about it. I have been meaning to finish that. I also like Stranger Things. I haven't finished that either. I've gotten a little bit into season 1, but I also forgot about it. Oh, I also recently finished the first season of Arcane. That is really good. There's only one season out right now, but they are going to make another one, which I'm excited about. From Alicia Makes Vids. I don't know if this is personal, and I'm not asking where you live, but what country do you come from? And how is it always sunny over there? Like, I mean, I can tell you what country I live in, but it's not going to narrow it down very much. I live in the America. To be more specific, I live in California. And before people are like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't give away your location. California is very big, so it would be hard to shut me down. It is always sunny over here, which is both a blessing and a curse. I like the sunny weather, but we don't really have seasons here. There isn't much of a change in seasons. It does get colder in the winter, but it's never that cold. And the leaves don't change color in the fall or anything. It's just kind of... And it also gets really hot during the summer. And we don't get that much rain, so blessing and a curse. Also, hold on. Okay, why is TikTok so complicated on the laptop? Hold on, let me get my phone. Okay, check. So there is a person on TikTok named Alicia that makes, like, Roomies fan videos. I don't know if that's you, but if it is, thank you for all the cool edits and stuff. Those are really cool. So from The Monarch Plays, have you ever doubted continuing the Roomies series or just your YouTube channel in general? I don't think so. There's definitely been times where I've not been motivated to make anything, especially Roomies, because it's such a complicating process. But I don't think there's ever been a time where I've wanted to stop making Roomies or YouTube in general. Like, when I took a break, I wanted to just take a break from all of that because, like, the process was so long and I just did not have any motivation. But I still knew that I wanted to continue it because I really like the story and I want to finish it. And then, yeah, my YouTube channel in general, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be making YouTube videos forever. I'm probably not. But, like, at least for the foreseeable future, like I said earlier, I am going to continue making videos, so I don't think there's ever been a time where I've, like, wanted to stop doing that. So, from Fashionista Ballerina. Okay, here's my question. What inspired you to start your Roomie series to begin with? Were you inspired by a book series, another YouTuber, a movie, or something else? I'd really like to know, since I think it could be really interesting to know how your Roomie series came to be. So, very good question. I know a lot of you guys want to know this as well. It was kind of multiple things that inspired Roomies. A lot of people assume that, like, Frenemies was a huge inspiration for Roomies and, like, a lot of the plot and stuff, which it wasn't. Frenemies was an inspiration in the terms of, like, I saw that and I was like, that's really cool. I want to make a Roblox series that is more story-oriented as well because I like making stories. And certain elements, you know, I did get inspired from that, but none of the main plot or characters were really inspired by anything in Frenemies. So yeah, I watched Frenemies. I thought it was really good. And I wanted to do something that had more story. At first, I wanted to add more of a storyline into my Peasant Girl roleplay. Which I did kind of in the previous episode. I introduced some characters. It was a very different style. It wasn't anything like Roomies. It was just a normal kind of roleplay with a little bit more story. And then I came up with the idea for Roomies. So the idea actually sprouted from this idea that I had. So at the time on TikTok, before my For You page was really custom, I kind of saw a mixture of things. I used to see a lot of POVs, which were just like story type things. And I was like, oh, it would be cool if someone did a POV where it was like an angel and a devil like have to share a room or something. And then I started thinking on that more, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want to make it TikTok POV, but maybe I can do something with this idea. And it's slowly kind of morphed into the idea of a light fairy and a dark fairy being forced to share a room together. And I was like, that would make a good Rural High series. And then for the light and dark fairy concept and like some of the like elements in Roomies, like the wars and like just the different elements of fairies, I was kind of inspired by those old role plays people used to do in the Enchantix school, which if any of OGs know, that was the school before Royal High, which I never played because it wasn't available on mobile at the time. But I used to watch videos on it, and people really used to like to play like the light fairy versus dark fairy thing, because they had in Enchantix there are a bunch of dorms for different types of fairies, and they would have all these different like rivalry type things, and that was kind of an inspiration for Roomies. People still do those type of role plays, but it's not as big as it used to be. But yeah, I just thought it would be interesting if two like very opposite people had to share a room together, since it was kind of a light versus dark fairy thing, and you know, their personalities are also really different, so I just thought it would be a fun series idea. But yeah, I think those were my main inspirations. And I think that is it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I had a lot of fun. I hope this was kind of a way for you guys to get to know me a bit better. I cannot believe that this channel has existed for 4 years. That is insane. It's been a really great 4 years, and thank you to everyone that has subscribed recently or has stuck around for a while. I don't know if I have any OG fans, but I know I have some that have been around for a couple of years, so thank you. That's really cool. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up if you want. It helps me out. If you aren't already a part of the Puppy Squad, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. You can also follow me on these social medias if you are interested. I'm not active on my Twitter account right now, but I post on Instagram sometimes, and I'm especially active on TikTok, more specifically my second one. So if you want to just see fun little videos either related to Roomies or just random stuff, then you can check out my TikTok accounts. So yeah, I think that is it. Thank you for watching. I guess I'll just see you guys in the next video. Bye!